reported yesterday that the new Lakers ownership, led by Mark Walter, had fired Joey and Jesse Buss along with much of their scouting department. Now, Joey and Jesse Buss have had the keys to the Lakers scouting roles for the past decade, helping find players like Austin Reeves, Alex Caruso, Kyle Kuzma, and Jordan Clarkson as well. So joining us is our senior reporter with the Lakers, Dave McMenamin. Dave, are we watching the Lakers? It feels like this is an episode of Succession. Are we watching this happen in real time?
Yeah, Malika, that is a apt comparison. And, I spoke to both Jesse and Joey yesterday, and this wasn't necessarily a surprise that this came. Obviously, the writing's been on the wall since the majority stake in the franchise was sold to Mark Walter's group in June. However, that didn't end up cutting the disappointment whatsoever. This was a devastating day for both of them to come to the realization that they won't be able to hand over their stake in the team to their children, which they always grew up thinking that was their father's goal, for the Buss family business to be the Los Angeles Lakers in perpetuity. Now, I'll say that Joey and Jesse got ahead of this. They launched Buss Sports Capital last month. They've already set up meetings both domestically and abroad with major pro sports franchises, including a franchise in the Major League Baseball League. And so certainly they are trying to set themselves up and not be completely reeling from this news. At the same time, it tears at their heartstrings.
It seems like also a strange time when you're looking at turning over scouting departments, because right now is prime scouting season for NBA's teams to be looking at the college ranks and internationally. So it's certainly going to be interesting to see how the Lakers move forward from this as well. Let's talk about this current team, though. Of course, LeBron James, he made his season debut against the Jazz on Tuesday. That's where I lost my voice. And now that that's out of the way, Dave, how is it looking for the 40-year-old about to turn 41 to get to game number 2 and beyond?
Yeah, Malik, I spoke to a source close to LeBron today, and he told me that LeBron's usually measured about these things, but he reported that LeBron felt, quote, great coming off that season debut against the Jazz. Now, the schedule has helped out. The team had off on Wednesday, and they had a practice Thursday. They'll get 2 more days to get ready before they play their next game on the road Sunday in Utah. The big question moving forward is not just can LeBron stay healthy and not have the sciatic creep back in, and obviously LeBron is going through exercises and mobility drills in order to try to stave that off, but can he get his wind back at the same time, keep his body in the best shape in order to make it to the finish line? And LeBron can only miss 3 more games between now and the end of the regular season to be eligible for the awards, including All-NBA. He's been an All-NBA player the last 21 years straight. The source I spoke to today said, hey, at 41 years old, I'd rather LeBron skip back-to-backs, but we'll see how that aligns with his plans to maybe be eligible for All-NBA once again.
You have to know that he has those numbers in his mind. Dave, thank you so very much. As always, a ton going on here with the Los Angeles Lakers, including that power struggle in LA. Let's go from the power struggle to the Tower of Power with our season in perspective, a stat that you have to see to believe. And what went into the decision to let 2 members of the Buss family go? A live report on the fallout and aftermath for the Lakers organization. Plus, day 4 of the NBA Cup. Tonight's slate is ridiculous, and we lay out the standings, the schedule, and everything else you need to know ahead of the action. NBA Today starts right now.
Things look good in Houston right now.
Kevin Durant is cold.
Jokic is doing stuff. It's wild, man.
Oh! Joker's wild!
After Şengün, we call him Baby Jokic for a reason.
That's incredible stuff from Alfred Şengün.
Jamal Murray with some magic.
That makes us feel confident every time we step out on that floor.
We're just hopefully going to continue to play like that.
The biggest game on the docket tonight is the Rockets at the Nuggets, led by 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic. There is an argument to be made that he's having the best season yet. He's leading the league in rebounding and assists. As for Houston, they brought in Kevin Durant this offseason, and that has paid off big time. The Rockets have the most efficient offense in the NBA, and Durant's scoring has helped fuel the 3 seed out west. And while both Denver and Houston, they're chasing the Thunder, we all know that in the standings, it's those 3 that have the shortest odds to win the West, according to ESPN Bet. So here now with our do-it-all analyst, Shanae Ogumake, Danny Green, who's kind of dressed like the Joker today, our senior insider, Sharpe.
I just have to say, I think, Shanae, you made a great decision today wearing all black. I think you look really good in all black.
I think you look perfect,
Sharpe. You mean all business right here. And, of course, our Brian Windhorst looking dapper as always. This is good, guys. It's great when we have 2 great teams playing each other, and then you get added stakes with it being an NBA Cup game. Brian, I'm having a hard time deciphering here, just like I'm still having a hard time talking. The Rockets and the Nuggets, what's been most impressive to you so far this year? Where do you want to go?
Well, the league right now, we know it's a copycat league, and everybody's playing fast and hoisting threes. And the Rockets are like a pickup truck in the middle of a race of a bunch of sports cars, okay? Because they're like, we don't have to play fast. We're going to play slow. We're not going to shoot 3-pointers. We're going to get offensive rebounds. It is so amazing that in an era defined by fast-paced offense, that a team that doesn't shoot threes and doesn't go fast is better than everybody else. Now, they are making their threes. The ones that they're shooting, they're making, and that's helping it. But they are playing against the grain, and I, for one, love it. I love the way the Rockets are leaning into their personnel, leaning into the way Ime Udoka wants to coach. And look, the Nuggets are one of the teams that is doing great on offense. They've got a top offense led by Nikola Jokic, who's having a historically great season. But I have to admire the team that's going its own way and having a lot of success. That is fueling the Rockets' start.
I got to tell you, as you were talking, Brian, Shanae's just sitting up straighter and straighter over the course of that conversation. But it's worth it. It's worthy of this conversation, right? The Rockets, they're red hot. They've won 10 of their last 11 games. What is the organization saying, Shams? Is this what they envisioned?
Malika, yes, in a way, but this is a team that's super injury. You know, they're dealing with a lot of injuries right now. You look at Oklahoma City, they're in a class of their own. Denver is established, and they're deep right now, and they've got so many players that they feel like they can count on after the offseason. The Rockets internally believe they're figuring it out on the fly. Alperen Sengun's having a really special start to the year. Kevin Durant is figuring it out as the season's going on. He's putting up his Kevin Durant-type numbers. But Amen Thompson and Reed Sheppard are taking on consistent roles that they've never had at the NBA level. Amen Thompson is playing point guard consistently, which he's never done. He's a triple-double threat on any given night. Reed Sheppard is coming on strong the last couple of weeks. But this is a team that's injuries ravaged right now. Fred VanVleet potentially out for the season.
Right.
We'll see. And then Dorian Finney-Smith, Tari Eason still out for several more weeks still. So we haven't seen Dorian Finney-Smith with this team yet.
But good news for us basketball fans watching this game tonight. We do see here that Aaron Gordon is probable to play in this game.
Nice.
The big man battle, right? That's going to be something that we all have our eyes on. And what do we call Alperen Sengun around these parts?
Baby Jokic.
We call him Baby Jokic. Well, Big Jokic or Nikola Jokic, however you want to refer to him, was asked about those comparisons ahead of their matchup.
I think he's talented. I think people connection with him, but I think we are different type of player. He's amazing player. You can see some similarities, but I think I don't want people to